Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice for July 11th, 2017. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a general reading looking at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about these energies in order to use them for our highest good. Since we are looking at energies, these will talk about different things for different people. So I always encourage everyone to keep an open mind and take away the message of the reading and then apply it to your own situation if you feel that it helps with what you're dealing with. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on here. So for today, it looks like we have a shift in focus, or we have the opportunity to have a shift in perspective, not focus, and to see certain people or certain groups of people in a different light, in a better light, okay, with this kind of energy here. So let's just get into it, see what we have. First card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands talks about dealing with competitive people, being wrapped up in some sort of competition. This is that card where everyone has their own ideas and it's just impossible to get anyone to open up to the ideas of another person. This is like every person in this card has their own wand. That means their own idea, their own creative idea. And each of them is trying to convince the others that their idea is the best. And of course, that's exactly what everyone is doing in that group, so they're never going to get anywhere. The Five of Wands is not necessarily a very bad card. It's not like the Five of Swords where now people are malicious and cutting each other down to get ahead. The Five of Wands can be a positive influence where, you know, out of this challenge, you get inspired to come up with new ideas to talk to people. You get inspired to come up with an idea to unite everyone. Because bottom line with the Five of Wands, oftentimes the goal is the same. Every person in this card has the same goal as the others. They just have a different idea of how to get to it, how to accomplish it. And so if we choose to focus on that and speak to everyone based on that, we could really get places with this kind of energy, because it's the fire that inspires or triggers or sparks expansion. Today's energy, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is a much more peaceful kind of get together. This is celebrating, even though these women are still very much different, and we can see that because they're all wearing different colored clothes. They all have different headbands, different types of headbands that they're wearing. However, they found a way to incorporate each of their uniqueness, if we can say that, to turn it into something positive, constructive, that is now paid off, because this is a card that talks about celebrating abundance, celebrating rewards. There's plenty that these women have accomplished, and they're celebrating that. So for today, we could be looking at a shift in perspective where a group of people that we viewed as trouble, difficult to handle, difficult to work with, difficult to talk to, today we have the opportunity to approach that group of people. It could just be two people or a bigger group, from a different perspective, where we choose to focus on the fact that yes, we're all different and we have different ideas of how to get to the same point, but bottom line is we all want to get to that goal. We all share that goal. So technically we're united in that, and we're embracing each of our different type of creativity and different type of coming up with ideas to reach that goal and to be successful. So we could be looking at, you know, people we initially viewed or previously viewed as difficult or troublesome. We have the opportunity to make friends with those people today and to accomplish something as a result of that. It's not just about making friends. Yes, we could just be hanging out and socializing and we're just getting along a lot better than before. But this is definitely about, there's a higher purpose behind that. It's not just about socializing. Truly making friends, truly opening up to another person, truly, you know, practicing acceptance and non-judgment. Okay, so it's part of spiritual growth for us today. Okay, this shift in perspective And, you know, this can be expanded to, you know, from people that we view this way, or environments that we view this way, or any situation where it was difficult to handle before, it was a challenge, there may have been too many people involved, too many egos involved, a lot of different, very different types of people that we don't know how to handle all at once type of thing. And today with the Three of Cups, it's about embracing what makes us different, because at the end of the day, we are reminded, or we realize, that even though we're very different, we still have the same goal. So why not use that, you know, whatever makes us unique and whatever makes us special as individuals, to add to whatever this goal is that we are going to be reaching together. Okay? So definitely a wonderful day for making friends, wonderful day for making new contacts, groups of people that maybe before we viewed as being a little bit exclusivistic, or I don't know if that's a word, where they behave like, you know, if you're not good enough, you're not going to be part of that group, are opening their doors for us today. Or we are doing this for someone else, where before we viewed them as, I'm not even going to bother with this person because they're just not going to get it. Now we're like, okay, well, they're not completely, you know, out of it. They're not completely just impossible. I'm trying to see where they're coming from, and actually they have some good ideas. So why not find a way to work together and settle our differences, and also incorporate them, not only settle our differences, but also incorporate what makes us different and what makes us special and unique into a way that's going to benefit everyone. And this could be, you know, within a group of people, this could be within a relationship, this could be within a friendship, within a family circumstance, with work, with anything. And then the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with is the Page of Wands. So this is expanding our horizons, new beginnings, new energies coming in, creativity, independence, stepping outside, you know, the comfort zone, thinking outside the box, no longer being confined, no longer being stuck, you know, because you don't know how to handle people, or because we don't know how to move past an obstacle, or how to let go of pride, or how to open our minds to the perspective of another person, and so on and so forth. This is open mind, this is acceptance, this is excitement over what is different, because we know that we can find a way to make it work, and different does not mean bad. And so we're going places. This is growth, this is expansion, and new realms, new territories, new horizons, new opportunities as a result of this. Okay? Our guidance card, we have Be Positive with the Bromeliad. Your thoughts can shape your experience, so be sure to focus on the positive. So this really ties in very, very well with the message of the tarot cards, where we could see a group of people as a big hassle and a big pain in the behind, or we could see them as, okay, yeah, each of us is very different, but at the end of the day, we want to accomplish the same thing, so why not use our different ideas and different styles to our advantage? Okay, so it's a matter of perspective, same as anything else. It's a matter of perspective. We can view something as very difficult and very challenging, but oftentimes that only comes because we just have our perspective to deal with, and we don't understand, we don't necessarily know of another way or a different way to look at that situation, to turn it into a positive situation. And so it takes effort to be positive. It takes effort to change our mindset from, no, this is how I think it should be done and I don't see any other way, to, okay, well, just as I have my ideas and I'm very focused on them and I believe in them very strongly, I see that you believe in your idea very strongly as well. I'm going to try to understand your point of view. And that's where we open the mind, and that's where we grow, okay, truly. So staying positive and choosing to focus on the positive. Someone can be a very difficult person to handle, but it's only until we find the right avenue to interact with them, okay? Each of us is, you know, kind of stuck in our ways, where we talk a certain way and we react a certain way and we behave a certain way. And we have to realize that, you know, just the same as I like things a certain way, someone else is going to like things a certain way as well. And just because that's different than my way doesn't mean that his is or hers is worse than mine, or vice versa. And so if we can kind of rise above that low level competitive energy of, you know, I have to be better, or my opinion has to be the best, or I really do believe that my opinion is the best and everyone else is just going to have to follow suit. Rising above that to embracing what makes us different and what makes us unique as individuals, and just focusing on the fact that we share the same goal, and finding a way to incorporate all the different styles and different ideas to create something truly beautiful and truly out of the box. Okay? So that's our message for today. It's a beautiful message. I hope it makes sense. I hope it helps. Let me know, you know, what kind of bells this rings for you, if it makes you think of anything in particular. Let me know how your day is going. I'd love hearing from you. But yeah, I hope this reading helps. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for your beautiful, beautiful support. Sending lots of love your way. Let's have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.